You're already on the right path. You're on the right path already. So just double tap on the Kali machine. That's the Kali Linux.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Double
I
click on.
did. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I already did that, but it's as if the setting is not quite right. So it's hanging. Like now, I wanted to log in, but it's not logging me in. It's
Just
on.
Siri,
try. Yes, please.
you know the challenge with her. I think that's Z, right? Is that Z? Is that Z, please?
Yes, please.
Okay. So he has a low storage. So the space he allocated for.
Maybe you should just review it. Sorry to cut you short. Like, I think you can see the configuration of this Kali Linux. Can you just review it and let me know which aspect I need to work on?
Okay. Go to the set. Okay, I said we should download Metasploitable. Metasploitable, please. You're going to install it just the way you install your Kali Linux. It's just going to be below. So go to your settings. Z, please go to your settings.
Settings. Okay, settings. All right. Okay. I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. Click on processor. Let me see.
Okay.
Everything looks okay from here. Click on system.
System.
Left. Go to your left. Take your cursor to your left.
Left. Okay. System. All right.
Top.
Okay.
Yes. Everything actually looks okay from here. Just cancel and try to open it again. Let me see.
Okay. I'll just run start.
Yes, please. Oh, please, you should have dropped all these before now, so
I didn't know. I just joined the platform today.
Oh, okay. Okay, no worries, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just hold on. It's coming up. So it might take, okay, now,
Yeah.
please, try, okay. Oh, hold on. Change your username to Kali, please. Let me see. Change username to Kali. Password Kali also. Login. When you were trying to set it up, did you change
Yes,
username?
yes, I put my password.
Okay, you change username and the password.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, please.
So this is it. Everything is working.
Okay, but so I try to do some stuffs here. Actually, I run the what did I run? Sorry, let me do it quickly here so that you can. You can see what it showed me. I
Okay.
tried to do, okay, I tried to do sudo. Okay, this is what I did.
Sudo apt list upgradable. Miss Ayo, can you see her screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so from here, it will takes like forever, and eventually I just have to cancel it and type sudo apt upgrade and sudo app updates and y. So it starts upgrading and updating. Then at some point it starts showing error.
It starts upgrading and updating, then shows error. You should also, whenever you have an error, try to take note of the error it's showing.
Okay. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't do that.
so
I just saw error and it stopped.
okay, right now I don't know what error is going to come up, but for now it looks good from my own end. From what I can see, it looks okay. But if it shows any error, just copy it and you can send it to my DM and I'll help you fix that.
Okay. All right.
Yes, but for now everything looks good. Try to download a Metasploitable also, and the same way you installed the Kali, just same way you should install Metasploitable.
Okay. Then another
Yes.
thing I notice is that if I try to do anything, it's always telling me no directory found. Like I was in a class
Open
yesterday.
another tab. Let me see. Open another tab while this is running.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What I did yesterday was I wanted to do sudo, I think sudo Armon this Hermon. Yeah, sorry, is Hermon. Oh, I've made mess of this thing. Let me just start again. Okay, this is what I was trying to do yesterday, and it's not showing anything. Does not exist. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm trying to read. Firstly, before you proceed, why are you doing this sudo amon ng?
Okay, so I was watching a YouTube video by what's the name of this guy?
No, it's
Bombo.
not about the person you're watching. I'm asking what are you trying to achieve by doing
Okay,
this sudo amon?
we are trying to do some Wi-Fi hacking.
Okay. So yeah, WLAN 0 does not exist. Now do if config, just type if config here. No, together please.
Oh, okay.
Enter. So you can see we have the ETH0 and we have the LO. So the first one is more like Ethernet. So before you can use the before you can crack your Wi-Fi, you need that what do you call it, wireless adapter. All right, you need a wireless adapter. So that's why you're getting that error saying WLAN does not exist. So whenever you connect your wireless adapter to your PC, whenever you do this if config, you see ETH0, you see LO, and then you see WLAN 0 also. So that's why you're getting that error.
Okay.
Yes. So all is well. It's just you that don't have the wireless adapter yet.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
So that's the
all
error you're
right.
getting.
All
Yes,
right.
please.
So
So you can stop sharing.
I can
Let's
fully
yeah.
follow. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you so much. I said I can fully follow the class now.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. Please, who else has an issue? Please share your screen. Let's solve it. You can stop sharing now, please.
I have an issue.
Okay, kindly share your screen. Let's solve it. Hello, are you still here? Hello?
I hear you clearly.
Okay, someone said he had an issue. I asked him to share his screen. I don't know if he's still here. If he's not ready, someone else that has an issue, maybe he's Kali or something, please kindly share your screen. Let's help you fix it. Can anyone hear me, please? Just acknowledge.
Yes,
can-
Yes, I can hear you. For the Metasploitable.
Metasploitable, yes.
Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3. Which one am I to download?
You're seeing which of the Metasploitable are you seeing 1, 2, 3, please?
Okay, I just typed it on Google and it brought out 1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Like
just
that.
share the link. Let me share the link to the group. Metasploitable 2. Did you get that? So if you look at the WhatsApp group, you'd see that I've dropped the link there. So that's Metasploitable 2, please. Okay, so Ahmed is sharing his screen. What do we have here? Where is this, Ahmed? What are you doing?
Yeah, this is what I downloaded.
What did you
This is
download,
what
please?
the VMware.
What? This is your VMware?
Yes, this is what it's
Please,
showing me.
please kindly close it, please. I don't know. Close it, please. This is a boost manager. Power off, please. Okay. Okay, now open it up again. Let me see. Open it up again. Open it up again. The VMware.
Okay.
Please kindly mute your mic if you're not speaking. No, you're not supposed to open it from here. If you've installed it already, open it from where it's been installed. This is where you're supposed to open it from.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, this is it on your screen here.
Yes.
Exactly. This is how it's supposed to open. So after downloading your your VMware, all right, you need to download Kali. So the way it works, virtual machine is like a container, all right. So the Kali Linux is like another container, the Windows 10 another container. So it's like container inside another container. You understand? The virtual machine is housing all of them. All right, we have the Kali inside of the virtual machine. So whenever we do any of our task, we do any malicious attack and all that, whatever we create, we remain inside of the Kali, right? In case we have any I don't know what they call them, unless you create something bad and you have to contain it inside of that virtual machine. Bad as it bad, we just delete it and install it again. We don't have to lose anything. All right, it's not going to affect our host machine. All right, the same thing. You can also install Windows 11 in your virtual machine. You can install as many other machines also instead of your virtual your VMware. You understand? So now you have your VMware here. I can see you have Windows 11. All right. So what I need you to do now is to download. I want you to download Kali Linux. All right. You have to download Kali Linux. Hold on. Let me send you a link. Let me send you a link. So you do that. Why? Yeah, it's a customized link. It has some of the tools already. You don't have to download them again. So let me
Okay.
just drop the link here in the group. What's just hold on a bit. Security. Okay. Okay, kindly check
Where?
check the WhatsApp group. This link is just funny.
Okay,
Check the
WhatsApp
WhatsApp
group.
group here. Yeah. It's just a direct link that is looking that way. So let me still drop this also. So you see where I got it from. So this is where I got the
Okay.
link from.
Just
Yeah.
click on
So
download.
yeah, just click on download here. Customize here. Yeah, good. It's a customized Kali. It has everything you need. Yeah, almost everything we might need. So it might take it might take time, might take time.
Ah,
So you don't
about
really
4 gig or what?
it's about 4 gig, yeah, thereabouts. That's how much it is. Yeah, Quantum said it's 5 gig, yeah, thereabouts. So you don't really have an issue. Once you're done with this, let me know. I'll put you through. So you can stop sharing, let someone else share his or her screen, right?
Okay. Okay, thanks.
No
Yeah,
worries, yeah.
thanks.
Okay. Yeah, so who else has an issue with his Kali or system? Who else has an issue?
Yeah, may I have an issue too?
Okay, please
Okay.
proceed. You can share your screen if you need.
Okay. Okay.
Sister, what is I have to laugh now.
Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes, please, I can.
Okay, all right. So the issue I have now is with my what's it called? With adding
Metasploitable. Okay,
Metasploitable.
adding this. Are you have you downloaded it?
Yes, I've downloaded it.
Okay, good. Now click on new.
Okay.
Okay, also the name, just call it Metasploitable. Just call it Metasploitable. Okay. ISO image. Oh god, this place is confusing. Go to export mode. Let's see. Okay, this should be better. So give the name Metasploitable. ISO image. No, select. Click on the ISO image. It's really need that. No, the drop down there.
Drop down here.
Not that. No, if you look at the what do you call it? The right. There's a drop down. No, scroll up. Open the first one. Open up the first one. No, open up the first arrow there. Yeah. Change that type from that type Microsoft. Mm, Linux. I've forgotten how to do this about this installation. I can't remember when last I installed all this. But this Metasploitable is not supposed to be this hard. Click on Linux. Okay. Go to hardware. Go to hard disk. No, hard disk, the last one. No, down.
Okay, hard disk.
Down. Yeah, yes, hard disk. Create version machine.
What about the ISO image?
Click on
Let
that
him
file sign. I'm trying to figure this out. It's been a while I installed this on my PC. I did installation, so you can see that file, that yellow icon there. Click on it.
Okay.
Go to where you downloaded Metasploitable here.
Anything.
Sorry, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, please.
Oh.
Cancel this and click on, just cancel this once. Cancel it. Cancel this also. Yeah, go to add instead. Go to add, not new. Add. Can you hear me? Click on add.
Yeah, I've clicked on add.
So you'll be getting if you click on add, it's supposed to show you something. Yeah, this add. Yeah, exactly. So now go to the downloads again.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's not supposed to take time. Click on this drop down here. On the virtual machine file, where you're seeing virtual machine file.
This one back?
Yes.
I'm not. No.
Mine is not like this. Sorry, hold on.
So how did you enter when
Please mute your mic if you're not speaking, please. I'm still here with you. Let me just try to figure this out, please.
Yeah, all right.
This is VM or VirtualBox?
This is what?
This VMware or VirtualBox? Oh,
Mm,
VirtualBox. Ah, no wonder it's looking weird. Ah, it's not about VirtualBox, just the hard person.
I even tried. I tried loading it direct from what's it called? Coming on.
I'll figure it out. VirtualBox, I don't know. It's not my. I just don't use it a lot, so that's why I
Okay.
kind of find it hard most times installing things on it.
So I
So
tried.
after you downloaded the Metasploitable, have you extracted it?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Some people they fast between. Some people they function.
Okay, let's proceed again. Uh, sorry, go back. Cancel this, please. Okay, click on new.
Ah, should I?
No, the keke.
Yeah, so
Mute your mic, girl.
You can also use import. Go to import. Maybe import will work.
can he hear me?
Yes, I
Go to
can.
guided mode. Yeah, switch to guided mode, please.
Gadget mode.
Guided. You can, if you look down, you see guided mode. Take your cursor down.
Okay, yeah, I can see
Yes,
it.
yes. Okay, so change name to Metasploitable. Name Metasploitable, yeah. Okay, change the type there. Change it to Linux. Click on that version.
Version.
Yeah. Look for Debian 64.
Debian system.
Okay, next. Okay, processor, just increase processor a bit.
Choose enough, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, enough. Yeah, next. Okay, create a virtual disk now. Yeah. So click on next.
Next. I should leave it at that 20 gig.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go back a bit, please. Go back a bit. Click on back. Use an existing virtual disk file. Just hold on. Create. Go back one more space, please. Memory piece. One more. Go back one more again, please. Okay. Debian 64 Linux. Okay. Next. Okay, this is correct. Next. An existing virtual disk. This is where. Click on use the existing virtual disk. Yeah. Then click on that yellow button there. Click on add. Take your cursor to the top. Click on add. Virtual machines. VMware is not this stressful at all. Now people still use VirtualBox. Yeah, open it up here. Yes, click on it now. Okay, click on it and click choose. Okay, click on next and click on finish. Okay, yeah, that's it. VirtualBox is really stressful. Virtual machine, just one button and everything is just set. So yeah, that is it. So for those using VirtualBox, yeah, this is just this step. All right, for those using VirtualBox, this is the step. This video will be sent to the group later on, so we can rewatch it. You can just skip to this part where I have the Metasploitable. So just open it up. Let's see if it's working properly. Open up the Metasploitable.
Okay, I think because Kali, okay, it's now running.
No, it doesn't. We have to run both of them simultaneously. So okay, it's working properly. Okay, that's all we need.
Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. King, to be easier to fix other person's on now. Who else has an issue? Does anyone else has an issue? Maybe trying to download Metasploitable also. Quantum 20 gig is not too small. It's okay. Does anyone have an issue again? Maybe with your Kali or virtual machine or VirtualBox. Does anyone have an issue? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Nobody has an issue anymore. Okay, so
But my own is still downloading.
you're still downloading the what do you call it? Metasploitable.
Kali.
Oh,
Kali.
Kali. Okay. You should just start downloading
Yeah,
the
the one that is
Metasploitable
there.
as well. Okay.
Okay, do
No
you share
problem.
the meta?
Yeah, I downloaded. I shared the Metasploitable link also, so you can download that as well.
Can I download
So
can I download both at the same time?
yeah, sure. It's just like downloading two movies at the same time. It doesn't do anything. It's just download you're downloading. Yeah, you can do that. So if you have your Metasploitable downloaded and you've installed it, try to open it up and see if it's working properly. Now, to know if it's working properly, once you open it up, it's going to open a page looking like command prompts, like terminal. Okay, it's going to ask you for username and password. Username is MSF admin and password is also MSF admin. So if you do that and it tells you welcome, that's it. That's all you need to know, or that's all you need to do, And we're using it with the Kali as well. So all we need is to make sure that Metasploitable is open so we can have access to it. Now, why I'm asking also download Metasploitable is because today we are supposed to do what they call SQL injection. We're supposed to teach how to do an SQL injection. So it's still a free trial class. So I was going to do it on a low level
But
security.
the
All right.
Metasploitable, you didn't share.
Sorry.
The Metasploitable, you didn't share it.
I
The
didn't hear you clearly. So I didn't.
Metasploitable, you didn't share it on the group.
Please check the group. I shared it on the group. Yes.
I can't find it.
Let me highlight it again. Okay, let me just highlight it. Reply. So I just highlighted it again. Now this is the link. Have you seen that?
Okay.
Yes. So why I wanted us to use, or why I want you to download Metasploitable, because it's more like a server. All right, I'm going to try to hack into it, to their database, and perform some hack. Now, Metasploitable was designed to be hacked. All right, we do not have the permission to hack someone else's database. Like I said, whatever we learn here, it's for educational purposes. If or when we are done with this and you think your skill is good enough to start hacking people's database, you want to be a black hat, I mean, it's fine by me. I don't have an issue with that, but there's a disclaimer attached. So today we are supposed to do that SQL injection, and let me just do a brief what I call this introduction to SQL injection. So when we come next time, we'll just proceed. So I'm going to quickly, before I proceed, does anybody have any question before I proceed? Does anybody have any question, please? Okay, I'll take no response as a no. So I'm going to quickly share my screen now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you say yes or no? Do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question. This
Okay, please proceed.
Metasploitable, can we also access it via our Linux terminal instead of our Kali, instead of just installing it like want to install another operating system? Like, can we just download it via our terminal?
I think you can. Can you? No, you have to download it. I think you have to download it. Yeah, you have to download it. Yes.
All right, sir.
No problem. Okay, so
Hello.
what do I have for? Yes, I can hear you.
I'm using VMware, but I'm unable to install the portable. So no, I did follow you the way you did it on the VirtualBox now, but moreover, I can just wait after this class and check it. Are you not using it now?
No, I'm not going to use it now. firstly, we are going to drop the video for this class in the group. So if you watch it and you still have questions, you can always text me. I'm one of the admins, so you can always send me a message. I'll respond to you. If you need help installing anything, always text me. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to quickly share my screen right now. Just a minute. Okay, can it's coming up. Okay, can you all see my screen now? Can everyone see my screen?
Yes,
You can just
sir.
identify with an emoji.
Yes.
Okay. So exploitation, SQL injection. So firstly, you'll be asking what is SQL? It's a database, all right. It's a database, MySQL. We have MySQL and we have NoSQL. But well, we are all familiar with MySQL. Some people pronounce it as SQL. I like it that way, but it's MySQL. All right. So on my screen here, I have SQL injection. What is SQL? So most websites use a database to store data. For example, we have Facebook, all right? We have some companies that, or some applications rather, that would ask you to, sign up, then they'll give you username and then they'll give you a password, all right? So all these password and username you input, they are being stored on the database, all right? So we have your username, we have passwords, we have document also that can be saved. That can be saved on the database. Sometimes you hear people say, oh, this database has been breached, people's files have been leaked and all that. It's SQL injection. When you don't protect your database so well, hackers have the ability to, get access and do whatever they want. So in the course of learning, we are going to learn how to hack into a database on a low security level. When I mean low security level, it means the database is not so strong. Um, this is a free trial class, all right? So when we join the paid version, I'm going to show you how to, do it on the more secured sites, how to bypass and, hack into databases. So web applications read, update, and insert data in their database. One time, I think last month, no, this is February, I think during December, I heard that a company, or a hacker rather, he hacked into a company's database, and then made himself an admin and logged everybody out. And after he made himself an admin, he then fixed the vulnerability. So it's just like saying, I'm an armed robber, and I know that, oh, this guy has so much money, and he has workers and all that, and I know his door is broken. He needs to break into his door. Then after breaking into the door, I then change the padlock to a more secured one, and then start controlling the affairs of the house, locking everybody outside. It's a good thing, but a bad thing also. So you can create, you can update, you can insert things on your database. So whenever you hack a database, there's a possibility that you can just add yourself, maybe create more users, and add them to the database. So I am a hacker, all right? I just find a way to hack into Facebook, and instead of you going through the process of sign up and sign in. I just add the username, add the password, and tell you take this username, take this password, and log in. Now this is just login. Database might contain a lot of sensible information. It can hold documents, high classified documents. I'm sorry, I'm just coughing. So this is what SQL database is all about. So exploitations, why are they so dangerous? Like 80% of the websites currently make use of database, and they are very vulnerable. They are so vulnerable to SQL injection. You just have to protect it. No system is too secured. You just have to look for loopholes. All right, just look for a loophole and you get access to it. So why are they so dangerous? Why is SQL injection so dangerous? Because they're everywhere. Just like I said, 80% of websites currently they have a database, and they are very vulnerable to these SQL injections. All right, all you have to do is to try to hack into it. So you might try the first query and it doesn't work. Try something differently. One thing must work. One of them must work. You know, some companies, after they set up their whole database, they employ people. That's the web what they call them, pen testers. Yeah, they employ them and tell them, oh, try to hack our site and see if it's vulnerable, and if it is, try to tell us how to secure it. That's where I come in. All right. So I'm not the bad guy here. That's where I come in. So, and whenever there's an SQL injection, it can give access to database and sensitive data. They can also be used to read local files outside of the roots. Now, when I mean file outside of the www roots, it means sometimes you can host a couple of sites on a particular database. All right, and let's say, okay, which example am I going to give? Okay, let's say Google. Okay, Google, you're trying to hack into Google. Okay, and then we know Google, they have mail.google.com. All right, that's for their mail, right? And they have, I think, Play Store or something like that, .google, but that's for Google Play Store. And then we know they have which other Google stuff again? Uh, what's this? What they call this other one? Google Meet. Yeah, they have the Google Meet. They have a lot of stuff there. Now, if you have access, if you can successfully perform an SQL injection on one of them, all right, on one of them, it can give you access to the rest of them. Now, how is this possible? Let's say I'm trying to hack a site. I'm trying to hack Google. Specifically, I'm trying to hack Google Meet. Maybe I want to give myself unlimited what they call it, subscription. I'm trying to give myself unlimited subscription, and I'm trying to hack this Google Meet, and it's not working. I can try to hack another of their servers. Another one, maybe try to go to Play Store. Play Store might be vulnerable, or which other one? Mail.google might be vulnerable. I'm just saying one of them might be vulnerable. Now, if I have access to one of them, all right, I can then find a way to, get access to the Google Meet. All right. So there's a connection there. I can have access to that and then do whatever I want to do. Sometimes you try to hack a site directly, it doesn't work. Try to hack another site that is linked to it. If it works, then you can have access to it. So it's just like saying, I have a 4-bedroom flat, all right? These flats, we have A, B, C, D, all right? All right, the rooms are A, B, C, D, and I'm trying to get into room D, because room D is a room that has so much money. I'm trying to break through. It's not working. The door is so secured. I try to go through the windows and it's not working. I might then think of something different. I might say, okay, let me try to hack into room A. All right. And if I try to hack room A might be very vulnerable, all right? And if I have access to room A through SQL injection, all right, there might be a door that connects room A and room Z, all right? I'm just trying to create a scenario here. You understand? There might be a door that leads links room A and room D together. So I might get access to this and then get access to room D, or I might get access to room A and then get access to room B and then get access to room C and then get access to room D. You know, so this is how SQL injection works. It's very, very important to know this as a hacker, you know, and can also be used to log in as admin, all right, and further exploit the system. So imagine trying to hack a site and um, it's not working, you know, and you try an SQL injection. Now, an SQL injection can give you access to, so it can give access to people's username and password. That's if you get access to the database. Now, you can have access to the admin username and password. So imagine performing an SQL injection, and then you see the username of the admin and the password. Username admin, password, as strong as they can make it. Let's say they made it ABCD 257112. That's the password. But once you get access to this, all you have to do is to log in as the admin. All right, you have the password already. Log in as admin, log everybody out, you know, and you know, further exploit the system, do whatever you want, and go away. You can also use this to upload files, you know, So imagine being an admin, you have access to different things, you know, different privileges. You can upload files, you can delete. In fact, you can even delete everybody from the system if you want to. You know, you just have access to it. So this is how serious SQL injection can be. All right. So you have to do all this. Okay. Discovering SQL injection. So some of us here already know how this SQL injection works, or how SQL works. You know, it's like what's his name? Someone said something. Quantum. Yeah, I said it's a structured query language. So you can see things like order by this. You know, so I'm going to quickly do an example here. I'm going to share my Kali and perform an example of how this thing works. But in our next class, I'm going to show you how it works, like more like we doing it together, you know. So let me share my Kali screen. Okay, so just a minute here. Oh God, why am I sick? Different. So before we can have access to this Metasploitable server, we have to put it on. All right. So let me just share my entire screen instead of sharing one after the other. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is Metasploitable, all right? Before you can have access to it, all right, you have to put it on this way. Oh God, I'm sick. So you have to put on your Metasploitable, all right? And if you do this if config, Yeah, if config, all right, it's going to give you an IP address. So this is the IP address of your Metasploitable machine. Mine is 192.168.1.23. Yours might be different. It doesn't really matter. Now, your Metasploitable machine and your Kali, they have to be on the same network. They have to be on the same network for this to work. All right. So if you're using, I don't know, virtual machine, it's supposed to be automatic. But VirtualBox always has some small issues sometimes. But nevertheless, if you have any issues, like I said, always feel free to text me. All right, feel free to text me whenever. So I'm going to open up my browser. That's my browser on my Kali. All right.
Do we have your number?
All right. Yeah, it's in the WhatsApp group. You can always text me. Yes, what's his name? Quantum. It works here. Okay. So now I have to put in the IP address. I already have this here. Let me just type it again. So it's 192.168.1.23 right here. Yes. So this is it. This is the Metasploitable. All right. This is the Metasploitable. I already have access to so many things here. I already know the password and all that. But I'm trying to show you how SQL injection works. So here we have Multility. We have, these are other websites that are on this Metasploitable machine. So this is Tweaky. Tweaky. This is Tweaky. This is PHP MyAdmin. All right, this is PHP MyAdmin. We have Multility. Right, we have Multility here, a different website. We have DVWA, them vulnerable website. Let me see if it's forgotten. DVWA, and then we have web TVA, PDAV. So in the course of our learning, that's in the paid class, we're going to try to exploit all these machines here. But I'm going to be using this Multility, right, to just show us how it works. Okay, now, so if you look at this now, you'd see security level is 0, right? You can toggle it to be harder and all that, but we're going to be working on the 0. All right, so we are not logged in yet, so let me try to log in and register. So here you can see there's a username and password. All right, username and password. Okay, if you look at my screen, you see that I already have all this done already. These are SQL injections. All right, you might do this on sites currently, on some websites currently, and it won't work. All right, because like I said, this Multility, it is designed to be hacked, and they have different levels. All right, they have different level. When I mean security level, rather, when I mean security level, this level is very easy to hack. If I should increase the level, maybe +1, this code that I'm going to use to log in won't work for the next level. If I increase the level to, let's say, level 3, the level 2 code won't even work for it. Why is this? Is because this is level 0, very easy level. All right, if you build your site, and most developers still use this 0 level. When I mean 0 level, it means their line of code it's not secured. I can just put in these stuffs here and it's going to work. Now, what's the password to this? I don't even know the password. Let me just check. Now, this line of code here is saying AAA and 1 is equal to 1. All right. So it's more like telling these sites, it's more like you try as a hacker, you're trying to say if 1 is equal to 1, all right, give me access. If their sites is not protected, the truth is 1 is equal to 1 actually. You understand? 1 is equal to 1. If you say 1 is equal to 2, this is what I'm talking about in case you're asking. This is it. 1 is equal to 1. 1 is actually equal to 1, but 1 is not equal to 2. So let me change this to or instead. Yeah. Let me try this. Let me try to log in and see. Okay. So if you do this, all right, as a hacker, what you feed on is the errors you get. Whatever error you get on the sites, that's what you should feed on. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. So as a hacker, whenever you're trying to navigate through a site, whatsoever error you get, all right, try to take note of them. That's the reason why sometimes we do footprinting. Okay, they ask you to you want to hack into let's say Cyber Nation, for example. Cyber Nation is asking you to log in or sign up, register and all that. Sometimes try to intentionally do some mistakes and see what error is going to give to you. All right, just do that intentionally and see what it's going to give to you. Now you can see that when I put in that code, it gave me this error here. So it's saying select star from accounts where username is equal to this or 1 is equal to 1 and this. This is an error telling you that, okay, they are making use of SQL and, God. Please a minute. Just give me a minute, please. Let me get water. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry for the interruption. Oh, God. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so here now it's telling us that select star from account where username is equal to AAA. Now there's an error here. All right. Who here is familiar with SQL? Is anyone familiar with SQL here?
Yes, I am.
You are? So I thought I heard someone say yes. Is anyone familiar with SQL here?
I think somebody indicated here that he was.
Yeah, please just indicate, please, if you're familiar with SQL.
Can drop a chat in the box.
He's not saying anything anymore. No, I'm not going to ask you a hard question. It's just an easy question not to ask you. But no worries. No worries then if he doesn't want to say. But
I was not the one, but I think I understand a little bit.
okay, answer a little bit. Now looking at this part here, this part. What do you think, or what do you notice rather from this part I selected? What do you notice about it?
The query is just you are selecting from the table account where the username is AAA, but this one is equal to 1. I think this one should be the hacking something of the
So
SQL.
one is equals one is just sorry, hold on. Let me try this one. Okay, this logged me in. This I don't want it to log me. Let me log out. Here's log out button. This thing, this was what I did earlier, right? Okay, good. This was what I did earlier.
Yes.
So if you're familiar with SQL, all right. Now I remember I said we should always feed on the errors that it throws at us. You know, whatever error it throws at us, try to feed on it. If it says okay, now let me just explain this part. Select star from account where username is equal to this. Now, star means select all. So select all from account where username is equal to AAA or 1 is equal to 1 and password is equal to this. That's this double quote. So if you're familiar with SQL, you notice that this here, this last part here is not supposed to be there. You know, it's not supposed to be there. That's why when I did these other parts, I'm going to explain every line of code I write. That was why when I did this one, this hashtag here, and clicked on login, it's logged me in. Now, this hashtag here signifies a comment. Do you understand? It's a comment. So it's breaking that line of code. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This hashtag is a comment. So it's ending the line of code. But if I do this first one, right? Yeah, this first one, it's just running the code directly to the end with no sorry, someone is sending me a message. Let me see. Someone is saying hello. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, as I saw hello, I thought maybe no one is hearing me anymore.
I'm the one saying hello. The person that indicated that I'm the skill.
Oh, okay.
Very much, very nice.
Okay. I thought no one could hear me. Okay, so now I'm trying to put in what they call it, SQL injection saying AAA or 1 is equal to 1. So 1 equal to 1 is more like telling the system if 1 is equal to 1, just log me in. All right. 1 is equal, and actually 1 is equal to 1, right? So it's supposed to log me in. So now when I do this login, it gave me this error. So like I said, always feed on the error you see. That here is saying it added this last one. What is this? This last what do they call this again? Quotation mark. It added this last quotation mark, which means it's seeing it as a string.
Supposed to follow.
Sorry?
Meaning something is supposed to follow.
Exactly. Meaning something
Usually
supposed to
at the end
follow.
of every query, they're supposed to use semicolon. That's end of line terminator.
Exactly. But now we are trying to get access to it, and we need to end our line of code. All right. And how do we end the line of code? We need to use what they call it, a comment to tell it, oh, this is the end of this code.
Yes.
All right. This is the end of this code. Exactly. That is why I come in here and sorry. That's why when I come in here now, I do let me use this one. AAA. I can do BBB, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But what is important here is this one, or using this condition here. That's conditional, yeah. Conditional statement. So AAA or 1 is equal to 1. Now the computer sees it and be like, 1 is actually equal to 1, right? So let's proceed. It's a computer, it's not human. So whatever we as developers, whatever you type inside of it, I mean that's what it's going to obey. All right. Now 1 is equal to 1, and then we use this hashtag here as the comment, rather, as the comment saying this is the end of the code. Yes, Professor. Yeah, Professor, please proceed. You have a question?
Yes, sir. So I just want more clarification. So it is like we are sending um a conditional statement where we know that the first string we are passing into it is wrong, but because we are now adding a conditional where we know that it is going to be giving us true, then it is like we are trying to ask the system that yes, our name is true. All what is just needed
Exactly.
to verify our name.
Exactly.
Alright, sir. Alright,
Exactly.
sir.
Yeah, exactly. So you're trying to hack the system. Tell this is a computer, like I said. These computers are, let me not call it trash, but whatever you tell them, that's what to do. The garbage in and garbage out. You tell them 1 is equal to 1, all right, and they be like, yes, 1 is equal to 1, and then they allow you going. So the first one, okay, another message. Samuel, okay, where don't you understand? What don't you understand, please? I'm not going to dwell so much on this. I'm not going to dwell so much on this because I mean we have a paid version of this. So this is more like the basics. I'm just trying to throw, telling you that this is what you're going to get. All right. So I'm not going to dwell so much on this, but I'm going to try as much as possible to make you understand this. All right. So just like I don't know who spoke earlier, he said trying to hack the system, giving it a wrong value, and then giving a conditional statement saying if this is correct, all right, then proceed. Now, like I said, we feed on the error. We feed on the error. So firstly, we know that 1 is equal to 1, all right? And then we try to log in and it's telling us it can't work, all right? Cannot work because of this. Always
Sorry,
read, yeah,
sorry, I want to ask a question. So I
yes,
think one
please.
of the reasons why I'm not able to follow is because I don't even understand or know where these strings of a 1 is equals to 1. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what their function is, what they're supposed to be doing, and all of that. So probably
Okay,
that's why it's hard to follow.
all right, yeah, I get your point. Okay, so let me make this a bit simpler. Um, Miss Ayo, are you here?
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
Yes, you can, please, you can.
No, I know I don't want to overshadow Samuel, but I just want to ask a question. I know that Samuel does not understand. If you go back to the
Okay.
query, the one is equal to 1. I know these are inputs, input input injections to the database. So I just want to ask the password, which is equal to, that's the error that it came out from. Password is equal to, can you scroll up, please? Special one. Yes. Password, and it now give us, and password is equal to the quotes. Know that the quote was not there before. So if we put this quote now, I mean this quote inside the password, will it log us in?
Okay, now let me explain how SQL injection works, right? So whenever you see or whenever you log into a site or you have a website and you want to perform an SQL injection to check if it's vulnerable, always go to the username and password section. All right, always go there because your when you go to the username and password section, you're trying to access the database saying, oh, my username is special one, my password is 1234. Oh, is that correct? Yes. Okay, log me in. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, exactly. So now, whenever, uh, please mute your mic if you're not speaking, please. So now we know that this is how the database works. This is what happens whenever we put in username and password. All right. Now, as a hacker, there are so many other queries we can use. All right. But like I said, this is just the list of them all. I then do this AAA 1 is equal to 1. All right. Now, the major thing here is the condition I'm giving to it. is 1 equal to 1?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. If I do 1 is equal to 2, this won't work. It won't work. To see give me an error. Let me even try to add the comment at the back also and see if it works off. Let me see. Okay, you can see it's telling me authentication error, bad username or password. Now, do you know why this did not give us that first error? It's because we still close this, we added this hashtag here, which is the comment, all right, which is the comment saying this is the end of the line of code. For those that are familiar with SQL, you know that you have to end your line of code
With
before
a semicolon.
proceed. Exactly. Now we are using the hashtag, which is the comment, to end it. All right. Now, if you do this like this, it's going to give you an error. This is a normal line. This line of code you're seeing here, it's a normal line of code for hackers. We tried this. I have a lot of them that I'm going to share during the course of study. You know, it's a line of code. It's more like a conditional statement saying 1 is equal to 1. If true, log me in. If your site is not protected, once they do this, it will just bypass everything. Once your site is not protected, once they do this, it's going to bypass. Now, notice that once I add this hashtag as the comment, you know, ending this line of code, all right, and I do login this way, it will just log me in as admin. So you can see that I'm logged in already as admin. Now, like I said again, this is working because we are on the low security level. All right, we're on the low security level. I'm going in the course of study where we, you know, the paid version, we're going to increase the level, make it harder, you know, and try to bypass it also. And you notice that we don't use just this one. We also use what's the name? Sorry, let me just quickly look at it. Bob Suites, yeah, we use Bob Suites also to intercept requests and then, you know, bypass all these things. So what I'm trying to explain here is if your site is not well secured, all right, you'd have issues like this. Your errors also, you'd get information from here. Always try this. If you have a site, always try this, you know, on any website. If it's not secured, you'd have errors like this. This error also is also a vulnerability. The developers are not supposed to make this be known to the users. All right. So even if you have an error, it shouldn't be this open. All right. It shouldn't be this open. Select star from account. So in this Metasploitable database, all right, we have a database. It's called OWASP10, right? And then we have in the OWASP10 we have accounts where we have username, we have passwords, we have credit card information and all that. In our next class, I'm going to show you the database, how it looks like and all that. All right, I'm going to show you so you see it and know that you are not just bringing this up. There's a database actually. You also have access to it. Once you download your Metasploitable, you have access to it. Like I said, this is for hacking purpose. All right, so you have access to it, so you can go through it. You can sign up and sign in. We sign up here, sign in, log out, and all that. All right, so we use conditional statements here, you know, to test the security of what they call it, our website. So this gives you an error. You read the errors and see where you're getting it all wrong. You know, this is the error here. All right. Now you might be asking, do you have to learn MySQL to be able to perform SQL injections? No, but in the course of practicing, all right, you'd get familiar with all these. Some persons also here are not so familiar with Kali command lines, you know, but trust me, in the course of study, once we start practicing or, you know, every day we learn, you just get familiar with it. The CD, that's change directory, ls, lists, pwd, print working directory, you'd get familiar with it. It will just get stuck in your head. All right, so it's not like we have one special class for teaching Linux command. No, if you want that also, you can speak to Miss Ayo, you know, she'll set it up for you. So this is SQL injection. All right. So to get the correct what do you call it, the correct code here, we just have to add the hashtag. So let me explain this line of code. This one here really doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter like that. What matters here is this conditional statement here. This one here, or 1 is equal to 1. All right. Is 1 equal to 1? Yes. Then log us in. So let me just copy this. I'll paste it. So if I do 1 is equal to 2, all right, and I put my hashtag, if I try to log in, it will tell me bad username or password, which means it was correct. It accessed the database already. This has accessed the database and it couldn't find and it noticed that 1 is not equal to 2. All right, it has access to database already. But then when you add or give it the correct conditional statement saying 1 is equal to 1, and then you log in, it will just give you access to the database. So now I'm being logged in as admin because the conditional statement you gave it there, 1 is equal to 1, is correct. So AAA is more like it's just any random stuff saying AAA or this. So the way conditional statement works is if the first condition is not true, then the next one is true, then proceed. So it's like saying okay, let me use another scenario. I ask you to come to my house, all right, and then the password to my house is let me say 2025, okay, and you don't know the password to my house, and then I already programmed my door, but now it's vulnerable, all right, it's vulnerable, and then you come to the house and be like, sorry, excuse me, and you then say, how will I put this? The query here is if your name is now it's my house, so my name is special one, all right. So if I'm special one or my password is this, log me in, all right. This is how it should work on a normal day. But then you don't know my username, you don't know my password. You don't tell the system if my name is Gilbert or 1 is equal to 1. This is a computer, all right. It will check Gilbert, oh, Gilbert is wrong, but 1 is equal to 1, right? Yeah, let me just proceed because it's not secured. Like I said, other sites, this won't happen like this, right? Other sites, it won't happen like this, but then because it's a computer, oh, 1 is equal to 1, to just allow you go in. It is very vulnerable to allow you go in. But for other sites that are secured, all right, they have what they call client-side filtering. Yeah, someone is asking a question. Okay, yeah, understood. Okay, thank you. So for some sites that are secured, all right, they have what we call client-side filtering and server-side filtering. Now, when I mean client-side filtering is, okay, sorry, I'm logged in already. So whenever you put in this code here, all right, whenever I put in this code, they filter it from the client side. More like they'll check if what do you call it? It has all these special characters. These are special characters. These hashtag, these quotation mark and all that. If they have it, some of them go as much as blacklisting words like or and and. They blacklist all those kind of words. If you notice to some other sites, whenever you want to log in, they'll tell you your username should not contain special characters. You might have noticed something like that. They'll be like, it should not contain special characters. So your username should be just hello 123. They'll tell you also it should not contain space. That's for security reasons, all right? They'll tell you it should not contain special characters, should not contain space, because they know people can, use this against them. Now, this can be for the client side. And for server side, whenever you send this, before it gets to the database, they'll do some blacklisting, clearing, remove. In the course of study, we would understand how this works, and I'll show you how to bypass all those things also, both client-side filtering and server-side filtering also. I'll show you how to bypass all those things, all right? It's just a level of security, but yeah, it's also vulnerable. All right, so far, do we have any question? Or do you have anything to add up also, Any questions so far? Yes, Professor, please proceed.
All right, sir. So in situations where okay, we tested where we used 1 equals to 2, and it was
Okay.
giving us an error, a general error. When
Yeah.
okay, when we do some programming, there are also some places where we do try and catch that. Since it is not going to be part of it, it just gives a general error. Please. It just gives a general error, and that error is like, okay, if even when we add special characters to it, it is not going to read it as special characters. So how do we bypass situations like that where it does not print out our real error, like the error of where we are seeing the missing, what we are missing, or what is supposed to be completed, but in situations where it is just authentication error that it is just bringing out, how do we pass it?
Okay. Misayo is asking an advanced question. Yeah, that's where client-side filtering and server-side filtering comes in. Most of the time, like I said earlier, this error like this one is not supposed to happen. All right, this is not supposed to happen. This here is not supposed to happen, but because what I say, it's vulnerable, it's happening. All right. So if I do this now, if I do this, okay, let me change this to 2. All right. If I do this, all right, and I log in, this is the only error you're getting. You're asking how do we bypass this, right? Is that your question? How do we bypass? How do you know and bypass this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my question.
Exactly. So if this is the issue, the error you're getting here, now it might be that the site is using a client-side filtering or server-side filtering. We may not know, all right, but we can bypass it using Bob Suite. So this is Bob Suite here. This one here, Bob Suite actually. So this is Bob Suite, all right. We can use this to intercept. Now we use it to intercept requests. We use it to intercept requests. So when I mean intercept, all right, we turn on our Bob Suite and then try to log in again. Once you log in, it will go to our Bob Suite and we then catch it before it goes to the server. Do you understand? So now, if the client-side filtering, all right, we're going to catch the error before it goes to the server and then we can modify it. Is that? Yeah, modify it before we send it over. But I'm not going to go deep into it. I'm not going to go further into it, but we can do that using Bob Suite. This is what we use to do that. All right. You can use Bob Suite to intercept requests. Yeah, either client side or server side. Yeah. Any more question, please? Do you have any question? I want to ask, is Doris in this class, please? Doris, are you here? Okay,
Yes, I am.
Oh,
No,
you
I
are.
am.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
No
although
worries.
I
Yeah.
don't really understand so much because I'm new, but I think I'll follow
No
the
worries.
recordings.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah, and our next class, all right, I'm going to try to break it down simpler. I'm going to break it down simpler, and I'm going to make us follow along. All right. So all I need from you is all I need from everyone is Metasploitable. All right. Download your Metasploitable. Make sure it's working properly. There's a message here. Okay. Samuel. Thank you. Okay. So next time I'm going to break it down to the simplest form. All right. Today, remember I said I was going to just fix errors because most persons here have not installed Metasploitable, and if I try to do some things, you may not follow up. All right, so we have the week to download Metasploitable and fix your Kali. If you have any issues, feel free to text me. All right, Metasploitable Kali. I think that's all you need for now. All right, so that's all you need to get into hacking for now. All right. So if there's no other question, I think that would be the end for today. All right. If you have any question later on, you can always send a message to me. Yes, Miss Ayo, I'm done for now. Can you please proceed if you have anything to say?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Sarah, for that. Thank you for the class. So thank you everyone for joining. So since there's no question from anyone, so we just take that. I will understand. But then if there's anything you're not clear with, I think you can drop message on the group. The group is open. So you can always drop message ahead of the next class. So our next class is next week Friday. Is it next week or this week? Okay, Friday is our next class, so we can
On
all
Friday.
work. So, but then before the next class, we always engage the group. So let's make the group more interactive. So you can always go through this, what you have done this week. So try to replicate it so that, so that you would also be ahead in the next class. So if there's any question you need to ask, so you don't get lost. I hope that helps.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
And for the
Professor,
YouTube,
you have
okay, wait,
So
for the
I'm
YouTube.
so sorry.
Okay, continue.
All right. So I don't know. Once you used one slide before for the SQ. I don't know if you share it with us, ma. Or sir.
the slide for now. For now, I won't be sharing the slide, but I'll do that later on. All right.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries. No, and for
Hello?
those that were in the last class, please hold on a bit here. For those that were in the last class, I talked about Zfisher and I showed you how to use it. Though it's local hosts, I did not go to extreme, right? Because why not go to extreme for the last class? Because if I should show you, I don't know who is going to use it here. They might start trying to do some crazy stuff with it, So that's why I did not really go extreme, with it. But you can also practice, and if you have any issues, also feel free to let me know. You can install it if you are having issues installing Zfisher, let me know. Also, thank you. Please proceed. Someone there to speak. Please proceed here.
Oh yes. Sorry. I wanted to ask if we like for us to continue with ethical hacking, is it compulsory to have basic knowledge of networking? Is it important?
Yeah, basic knowledge, yes. Basic knowledge, yes.
So
But
basic
it's not like it's basic knowledge, yes. But I'm not saying it's compulsory, but
Okay.
I mean they are all intertwined, But at
Okay.
least you should just know a thing or two about it, because we making mention of things like IP address, and all
Yes.
that. So yeah, so you should just have a basic understanding of it.
Okay, because I'm into data analytics and I'm not switching, but I just want to have knowledge of ethical hacking.
Okay, no problem. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I shared the link. Okay, before some of you join, so I'm going to share the link again on networking basics. So you can do that. Just have basic knowledge of networking.
Okay, I'm hoping to join the paid class as well.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So do we have any other question, please? Okay, I'll take the silence and say no. So before we end the class, feel free to text me whenever you have any issues at all right, regarding computers in general. All right, feel free to text Miss Ayo also. If you have errors, let me know. If you're having issues installing anything, let me know. Most of us are intermediate level and advanced level. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you have issues also, always feel free to reach out. All right. Thank you so much. So that's how far we are going to do today. All right. See you in the next class. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Ayo. God bless you.